What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode with the Vancouver Canucks, picking up where we left off, starting this season, and jumped up to first in the division with a nice little win streak in there. All right, so right now it's time to start trying to test out that theory with these depth players. Now, one thing I was thinking is who I'm going to scratch versus who stays in. Now, Dorsett would make sense to scratch because he's not growing, but at the same time, he's a fourth line forward. I think he'll lose morale if he sits there scratched, to be honest, like quite a bit. So I'm thinking about scratching Gauntz and Cramarosa, switching them out, because Gauntz, they're both listed to be minor scorers, so they shouldn't actually lose morale over time for not playing. Maybe they lose a bit of morale for being scratched initially, but a guy like Dorsett, I've seen guys drop down to like 3 overall just from like not playing when they should be like a fourth liner and stuff like that. So that's one thing I don't want to do, because when it comes to the playoffs, I want this guy to immediately be ready for the playoffs and not be pissed or anything like that. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is doing Cramarosa and Gauntz rather than Dorsett. I mean, sure, I could spend the whole last month putting this guy back in and, you know, making sure that his morale is there. But I don't know. For right now, I'm going to scratch maybe Gauntz and Cramarosa. So that, yeah, I don't know. That's what I feel right now. So I'm going to put, okay, hold on. Who's better at face-offs? Okay, it looks like Castles will probably be the better center. Yeah. So I'll put in Castles first. Yep, substitute Castles in there. And then Gauntz will get scratched. And Vademo will go in his place. All right, so we're going to do that real quick. Yeah, and I didn't see any morale pop up for either of them being scratched, so that's actually good news. So that's what we're going to try, and we're going to leave Dorsett there, and we're going to see how these lines work. Because, yeah, like I said, I want these guys to both grow a bit when they get their ice time. I'm hoping Castles, we can get this guy up to like 83, 84. At least those defensive stats get a bit better, so this guy might be able to be our like fourth line center. If anything, maybe he gets to like a third line role, but yeah. Vademo, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with this guy. I'm just kind of using him right now because his defensive stats are good, and I did not have room for him in the AHL, so I want to see what I can do with him. Anyway, that's what we're going to try. I think we're good to get back into the simming now. All right. And, I don't think I checked the AHL stats last game, and that's actually something I do want to keep an eye on. So I'm actually going to do that real quick because there are guys in there who may be growing or something like that. Talola hasn't. Rasmussen jumped up to an 80. Still listed to be a minor scorer, though, so that's good. This guy, still 79. Reed Boucher, doesn't matter. Harkins, holy crap, and I think he was already like at that, like an 80-something. Yeah, he's also another guy listed to be depth. His defensive stats aren't as good, so I just decided to leave him there. I mean, I can only move up so many guys. Shishko is now 74. He started at like a 72 or 73, I believe, so that's good. Rondenberg, I think that he grew a bit. I don't think he was 77. I think he grew a bit. Cale Fleury, he definitely grew. Pretty sure he was like 78. Yeah, or I can't remember, but I think he definitely grew. Lind grew, I know that. He sure grew as well, so that's good news. All right, let me just check the defense because, yeah, Liljegren's still 77, still has to be minor top 6, so I'll keep him there. All right, and goaltender-wise, I don't think either of these guys are really going to grow anymore, but whatever. All right, so, yeah, no one really grew out of the roles that they're in, so I'll keep them all where they are. But I did want to double-check that because, yeah, there are some guys in there, especially Liljegren, who I want to play in his role to get him to keep growing, or it'd be as successful with the growth as I can. I don't know if he'll get up to that elite anymore, but if we can get him up to a top 4, I'll be happy with that still. All right, so now we get to continue simming, I believe. So, yep. All right, now we're gonna sim another month. Maybe scratch those guys again, or maybe if we're doing well, keep them in for another month and then scratch them again. I don't know, but we'll see. We're going up to the deadline in this video, so we're just gonna take it slow. Keep watching the stats and everything like that. So hopefully we don't do bad here in this stretch, but I don't think we should. But you never know. Sometimes the chemistry just happens, so if we have a bad stretch in there, that sucks, but it happens. All right, so we lost in a shootout right there, but we got a win against Edmonton, I saw, because we had 14 wins before. We won again against the Canadiens, so good. We're winning some games here. Carolina's up. We beat them. All right, so we're being a good team right now. and I'm cool with it. 17-7-4, that's good. Now, Dallas is a decent team, but we beat them. Good. All right, New York, not a good team. Let's beat them. There we go. All right. Looking pretty solid right now. Buffalo, they're actually kind of there, but can we beat them and send them down further? We can. All right. Vancouver, man, good record right now. They're killing it. And I like it. It doesn't really matter who we have on that fourth line. They're playing well. I didn't think it should too much. I mean, the fourth line, it's still important, but it's not like I'm putting those guys on the third line where they're getting a shit ton of ice time. I think the fourth line, you still got to be careful, and you still got to want to know who you're putting on that fourth line because it can ruin a locker room chemistry, but it doesn't seem like that happened. Dorsett lost. As I say that, he loses a bit of morale because of locker room interactions, but whatever. He's a dick. No one cares. All right, but yeah, what the hell is this record, man? 23-7-4. It's a bit insane, to be honest. It is kind of insane. All right, then we just beat Cal. Wow, we're looking like an elite team now, and that's crazy. 25-8-4. That's actually crazy. Now, how many games was in that month? So we got this. Yeah, we got the Edmonton one, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Okay, so another month of those guys playing, and I think that would qualify them for the depth time. All right, so I could scratch them now and save them, but since they're playing so well together, maybe I want to keep them in there right now and then, scratch them again, and then come the playoffs, I'll put in whoever it seemed like our team played better with most likely, and the way it's looking right now, that's Vademo and Castles, but all right, well, right now, let's just check on those stats, because that was an amazing, amazing stretch for us. Holy crap! We're leading the division by 9 points now. Jeez, Vancouver! I was not expecting us to be this good this quick. But again, I mean, anything can happen. The sim could just be doing it for us. All right. Anyway, 3.05 goals for per game, goals against per game 2.35. That's great. That's a great ratio. I can't ask for more than that. I love the goals against to be 2.4 and under, and if you can get the goals for above 3, you got nothing to complain about. Power play percentage 22.9, first in the division, and that's actually a really solid percentage anyway. Penalty kill 87.6. Our specialty teams are wrecking face. Home record 11-4-2, away record 14-4-2. The last 10, 8-2-0. We are on a complete tear right now. And look, we even have 2 games in hand on the Calgary Flames, and we're ahead of them by 9 points. Jeez, my goodness. All right. Brassard's now leading in points with 34. That's actually good news because he's playing on a line with Besser, and he's leading in points now. So interesting. I'm not too upset about that, to be honest, because that means Besser's getting more points. But interestingly, Horvat and Berchi kind of slipped down there. But I'm not too, like I said, I don't really care too much. We're getting points. We're winning as a team, and I could care less at this point where all the points are coming from. Brassard's doing a great job there. Horvat's still doing it good. But yeah, Besser, easily, he might get a 30-goal season, the way it's looking at. If you think it's going to be 41 games, if you can get one more goal before that 41-game mark, he is technically on pace for a 30-goal season. Doesn't mean he'll get it, but right now he's on pace for that, and he's an 87 now. Still, this will be second line, so I'll keep him there. Berchi, and then Sutter, 22 points. Virtanen, 21, 80. Yeah, he was an 86 already. Ericsson's got 17, whatever. Granlund, Dorsett, all right, and then Logan Brown. I think I said You guys are saying I said Connor Brown the last one. Sorry. Whatever. Logan Brown here. 12 points. Yeah. Vademo, 9 points in 14 games. That's pretty good. Castle's got 6 points in 14 games. He jumped up to an 84, but he's still listed to be depth. Castle's jumped up to an 83, but I think I got to keep him in for one more month because we played so well together. I'm going to keep him in for another month, and maybe they jump out of their roles and jump into a fourth line role, or I think they'll jump straight to a third line scoring role, in which case I wouldn't be opposed to moving down Brown. Granlund, on the other hand, I could actually move him down as well because he's done growing pretty much. I could do that. I could put him on the fourth line, and I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. So if Vademo and Castles jump out of their roles, I would put him in there, and I could always, I would definitely do something like that. But we'd have to see if they're able to jump out of that role. Anyway, let's go to, Excuse me. Defenseman now. Hutton, 29 points. Levy, 21 points. Stetchers, yeah, he jumped up to an 85. That might be just a lot of morale, though. Looking more like morale than anything else. But that's still cool. Larson, 81. That's definitely for morale. Good. Branson back up to the 87. I like how he jumps between the 86 and 87. That's still solid top 4, and his defensive stats are out of this world, so I'm definitely going to keep this guy around. And then there's Tramkin still at that 84. He jumps between 83 and 84. But for the top 6, a defenseman, that's great. Look at his defensive stats. 85, 88, and 88. That's brilliant. So things are looking up right now. Thatcher Demko, jump back up to that 88. Could be some morale, could be natural growth. Looks like a lot of morale, but I still think he should get a jump in the offseason. Even if he doesn't, as long as he performs well in the sim, I'm happy with it. But yeah, look at his personal stats. 2.21 goals against average, save percentage of .926, and Markstrom as well. He's only got 4 starts by the looks of it. Yeah, and he's got a 2.19 goals against and a save percentage of .93. They're both killing it. Demko's got 3 shutouts, but they're both insane. And, of course, he's got what I always want. He's got 7 points in 4 games played, does Markstrom. So, he's doing his job. All right, now let's switch back to the AHL. Wow, they're actually splitting time evenly, those 2 goalies. I just saw that. Tulola still leading in points. Rasmussen, all right. Still is to be the minor scorer. All right, and we could... Nah. Yeah, I was thinking we could even bring up Rasmussen, but I'm like, nah, I don't like his... Unfortunately, I don't like his offensive stats, so it's looking less and less like this guy's going to be a top 6 guy for us just because of the way his offensive stats are going. I mean, he's got a decent shot, but his passing offensive awareness, I wouldn't use him as a center just because of that. I feel like centers have got to be able to lead a line, and if he can just score a little bit, then he's not a leader of a line. He needs leaders of a line. I more think of like the guys who can score, but they feed the guys. They kind of make a line better, and this guy seems like more like a supplemental guy on the line. No offense to the guy, but just the way his stats are. That's the way I feel about it. There's Elvenes, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, and I forgot about this guy because like we didn't trade for. I was thinking to myself, no, there was no way we traded for this guy because I was trading for some other guy, and then I remembered I changed my mind when I saw this guy and picked him up. So yeah, there he is, and he's jumped up to 89. Passing and offensive awareness are pretty good for that two-way forward stuff, and he's top 9 at 20 now. He should easily crack our roster, at least get into a third line role. Boucher doesn't matter. Harkins, just go. Do you jump up anymore? Nah. And I wish he was getting a few more points, but he is playing third line, so not too. I think he is. Maybe I put him up to the second line, but whatever. Liljegren, yeah, still 77. Lynn, okay. And yeah, no one else is real. I think McCullough maybe grew a little bit, or maybe not. He was already there. He's sure 74 still. Okay. All right. I like how, yeah, Liljegren's leading in points at least, because I also have him playing with Subban, I think. That helps him probably. All right, and the goaltenders are doing great. Neither one of them. Holy crap! Look at why is Vavalainen is clearly way better, but they're still giving like Carletto a lot of starts because I don't know why. HL is weird with their goalie rotations. I feel like, yeah, whatever. I mean, the team looks like they're succeeding well enough, so Vavalainen's carrying so hard. All right, let's go back here and continue to sim. I'm gonna leave the lines the way they are because they've been killing it. They're absolutely killing it right now. So we're going to go one more month with the way the lines are. Then we'll go up to the deadline. Probably with moving those lines back to the last one. And if we do worse, then we kind of know that maybe we should just roll with them. Even though if they're only listed as depth. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to keep going here because I want to bank as many of those wins before I put back the other guys. And potentially we don't have as good of stretches here. So let's continue to bank these wins. And we may be giving a few points up. But those are Eastern Conference teams. Didn't matter. So they could take those points. Get themselves closer. Philly. Can we beat them again? Yes, we can. Vancouver, what is happening? Oh, my gosh. It's absolutely insane what we're doing. How long is this win streak right now? I don't even know, but just keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. I'm actually going to check how long that win streak was, and we just come back with another win after a loss. That's amazing. Let's see. I just have to see. Oh, man. Okay, so it starts with Calgary. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Flyers. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, only 8. Yeah. But still, I say only 8. That's actually an impressive win streak. So 8-game win streak right there. Then we lose one and come back with a win, which is amazing. Can we string together multiple wins? Chicago, not the greatest team. Let's force them farther down the standings. Ooh, big one. Yeah, they got their offense rolling on us. Sharks are not a good team, and we get the W as we should. Good job. All right, Edmonton, they fighting for a playoff spot still? Yeah, not kinda, but let's force them down. There you go. Screw them. And Arizona's a bad team as well. We're making a mockery of the Pacific right now. Holy crap. This is incredible. This is actually incredible. All right, we lose again to Chicago, and then we come back with a win against the Islanders. 37-11-4. 37-11-4. All right. We're 18 points ahead. This is, holy crap. What the hell? This is awesome, man. I'm not changing a thing. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and we still have a great ratio. 3.02 goals for, 2.35 goals against. Power play is getting better, 24.3%. Penalty kill, 84.2. I think that dropped a bit, but that was insane where it was, like 87. That's really hard to maintain. They got to score on you eventually. 16-6-2 home record, away record 21-5-2, last 10, 7-3-0. But the fact that we're 18 points ahead of the team below us is ridiculous. That's actually stupid. Maybe it's our division that's bad. I'll check that after. But yeah, what's also weird is we don't have like a crazy top goal scorer. We get a lot of like supplemental scoring from anywhere. Oh, but yeah. All right. Anyway, Brassard 44 points, Horvat 41 points. No one's looking like they're going to be a point-a-game performer, but they're all playing really well together. There's Barici with 36. Eriksson actually jumping up there with 33. So third line must have been getting some stuff done. Or he's on maybe the power. Oh, yeah, the power play, because I did have him on the power play. He's on the point. So maybe he racked up some assists from there. There's Besser about to get to a 20-goal season with 32 points. Drop back down to an 87. So yeah, it was morale. But he should still get a jump. There's Sutter with only 29. And he is second line. So, But yeah, Brassard's getting a hell of a amount of points. Virtanen, 29 points. Dropped to an 85. Okay, he's not too happy with some of his performance. Well, yeah, it almost seems like he's bringing down that first line a bit, but right now, he's got to be there. Besser's not ready, and I don't know if he will be ready, but if we can get him there, that's going to be incredible. 2 green top 9s with Horvath. Oh, my gosh. This could work out, guys. There's Granlund jumped up to an 85, probably mostly morale. I don't know, actually. That could be some natural growth in there. Then there's Dorsett. Yeah, he's playing well. Look, Logan Brown, and then Vademo, 15 points. He's doing so good. Castle's 11 points on that fourth line. Yeah, they're both killing it. They're both still listed to be depth. So at this point, maybe it's prudent to scratch them again and put them back in there. They've gotten to 29 games played. That's close to 30. Gauntz and Cramarosa. Yeah, Cramarosa looks about done, so I could actually just sacrifice Cramarosa and be like, I'm not putting him back in there, because the team seems to be playing so well, and I could just scratch one of these guys for Gauntz, and Vademo would make sense, although he is getting a shit ton of points. Yeah, I mean, Cramarosa's done growing, so I could legit leave this guy scratched and use him for depth. It's now choosing that I would scratch one of these guys for Gauntz. And, problem is, they're both doing so good. But I think I have to do it at least until the deadline. And then if they're playing worse, then obviously I got to make that change back again. But I do want to give Gauntz a bit more ice time. At least get him up to that 30-plus games so that he gets depth time, because he's listed to be a minor scorer. Depth is technically one role above him. So if hasn't been growing at the fourth line role, maybe if I use him as a depth guy this year, he might get a slight jump. I don't know. But we're going to try that. Even if he doesn't, though, like I said, he's still good enough to play fourth line. His defensive stats are good. So maybe I want to try that. Anyway, keep checking the stats here. Defenseman Hutton, 41 points. Stetcher, 25. Ulevi, 24. So Stetcher started to catch. He's gotten some goals. Ooh, wow. Nice. All right, Larson, then Trampkin. Plus minuses, I'm liking it. Trampkin's the only minus, him and Larson, but they're still doing relatively well. Hutton and Stetcher got some good plus minus. Yeah, not the greatest plus minus for our defensive core. I've seen better. But, I mean, I can't expect what we have in Montreal every time, man. 2.2 goals against average, .926 save percentage, and Markstrom killing it as well. 2.26 and .931. It's gotten us 13 additional points in 8 games played. That's well above what I want him to get. Demko has got 3 shutouts still. So it doesn't look like he's going to have a crazy shutout performance, but if he keeps on this pace, definitely a Vezina candidate. Definitely a Vezina candidate. And that would be awesome. All right. Oh, yeah, I should probably check the AHL. I can probably actually wait to the deadline for them, but I'll just check a few. I'm not going to go through all the stats. I'm just going to check a couple guys here, just mainly their overalls. Boucher actually jumped up to an 82, but that's probably... Ooh, he's up to an 80. Now, it's got to be... He started at like a 77, 78, so that's got to be natural growth combined with morale. Shishko up to 75 now. That's good. And he's starting to jump up there in points, too. He was down here last time. Lind as well, getting some points, still at 72. It's all right, though. Lugren, yeah, still at 77. He sure 75 now. Or did he was yeah, I think I think it was 74 last we checked. He still only got 12 points, man. I think I'm gonna try to move him up somewhere because I don't want him to like stunt there or anything like that, but he is still growing even though he's not getting the problem is his offensive stats are not looking great, especially that offensive awareness at 70 right now when he's at 75. We need to get that up there. If he's ever gonna if we ever want him to center a good line, I think he's gotta have good offensive awareness. As long as his passing is decent. If his offensive awareness can get to 85 and his passing would be at like 90, that I'd still consider that successful. But again, the guy is 21, still in the 75 overall. Maybe I want to bump him up somewhere. Others from still, yeah, he's down on the fourth line. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, goalie is not really growing at all. Whoa, oh my god, don't tell me this guy's, what the fuck does this guy have more games played for now? Oh, I hate this game. I'm about ready to scratch him. I'm legit about ready to, why? Okay, it doesn't make any sense. There's no reason this guy should be getting more games than this guy. He's playing worse. This game, dude. I need to do something, but that's so stupid. That's ridiculous. Why is that even a thing? I hate this game. It's clear who the better goaltender is, overall-wise and stats-wise, and the game is still like, nah, fam. I'm going to play with this other shitty guy because you're not looking. Get out of here. I'm going to make a couple changes here. Okay. He's sure. I can't really move him, though. Harkins. He's doing so well with that line. Plus, he's helping out Shishko. I just got to leave him. Got to hope he does well with those guys. Whatever. Yep, still listed to be top 6. The hell is this bullshit, man? Do we even have another goalie I can throw in there? Yep, we do. I'm going to fucking do it. I don't care, man. Screw that guy. He's taking away in playing time. He's making our team play worse. Screw him. Go, there we go. Scratch his ass. There you go, coach. Now fucking put him in. Now try to screw with me. All right. Sorry, I don't like when the game does stupid crap like that. I have to baby it myself. Anyway, all right. Now we got to figure out. Oh, I forgot. I should have just done that right now. We got to figure out, should we put back in Gauntz and/or Cramarosa? I'm almost like, nah, we shouldn't at all. These guys are just playing. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm going to give Gauntz. He's already... I got to put him there for a few more games, though, to be honest. I do. I actually do. Fucking goddamn it. All right. I'm going to at least give him a few more games here. At least the deadline, up to the deadline games. Then we'll put back in Vademo or Castles. I'm actually more worried about Castles because I would like that guy. I'm going to leave him in there. And then I'm going to... Instead of Vademo, I'm putting in Gauntz for just a while. All right, so we'll do that real quick. He shouldn't lose morale because, again, he is listed as depth. They should be used to getting scratched and stuff like that. So, all right, we're going to do that. We might play a bit worse here, but it's only up until the deadline. We're just going to give Gauntz a few more games here. And then, okay, we can just sim up to, I'm going to sim up to here because then we're still ahead of the deadline because the deadline's literally right on that day. All right, so how many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Or wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. All right, so that should be good. Once Gauntz gets those in, he'll be okay to probably be scratched the rest of the time because he will get it'll count as that depth time, and it's still a roll above what he's playing. And we'll see if that helps him out any more than him just getting constant fourth line time. I don't know. Probably not, but whatever. Let's go to United States for... There's 12 guys here. Technically, I can go 3 weeks. Although there's a few defensemen there, so if you do 1 month, you can scout those guys a tiny... Nah, I'm just going to do 3 weeks. Screw, we don't need defensemen. I don't even care if I get them scouted too much. All right, so we lose that first game right there. That's always a good sign when you make a change. But yeah, I do want to give Gauntz a bit more playing time. I want him to at least get those 30 games played, which he will get in this little stretch right here. So that's good news. We shouldn't lose every game, but even if we did lose every game here, we'd still be in a decent position. So, yeah, as long as we go 50-50 right here, we won't put ourselves in too much of a problem. But again, I don't think we will. I don't think that fourth line is playing the hugest factor, although it is definitely playing a factor. And you can kind of see, like, the way we were winning before as opposed to when we make a small change like that, it does matter. And you can see we're like a little bit of win-loss right here, which is, like I said, is okay. We've put ourselves in a position where we can have a stretch like this. I just want to make sure Gauntz gets like that 30 games played and stuff like that. Then I'll put back in Vademo, and then we'll finish off the rest of the season and things like that. But thinking about the trade deadline, I don't even think I'm actually going to say right now we're not going to make a move at all. Because I've made moves when our team's doing good like this, and it's hurt us. Our team is playing so freaking well together that we don't need to make a move, and I frankly do not. I don't want to. All right, there's 15 guys here, so that's actually have to do 6 weeks there. 5 won't be enough for that. Yeah, I got to do 6 weeks there, so that's all right. We'll do 6 weeks. And please win that game against Colorado at least. Get us, yeah, okay, there we go. So we didn't do terrible in that stretch, but you can see we didn't do as good, and I think it has to do with some of that fourth line. So now, before I forget, I'm going to make that change yet again. Take out Gauntz and put back in Vademo. All right, so there you go. He's got his games played again. Who's he got good morale with? Yeah, no one really that huge like is playing with that much besides Stetcher. Oh, no, not even Stature, yeah. So, Gauntz, he should be on the third line, but he's not good enough for that, so yeah. Whatever. All right, Vademo goes back in, and then we'll be rolling with that. He should jump up back to that 84 once they start playing again. So, yeah, now when they, it should be all good now. I mean, Gauntz has a decent amount of games played. Vademo and Castles will have a bit more than quote-unquote depth, but I still think they should grow, at least after the seasons they've had. I'm pretty sure. If not, then whatever. But anyway, let's check the stats one more time here at the deadline. See how everyone's doing. Horvat leading in points. Only 49, though. So we might have some guys get 60 points, but I don't think we're getting anyone who's going to hit 70. Which, again, not that big of a deal. All right, goals for. Ooh, yeah, goals for per game definitely dropped. 2.87. Goals against actually went up 2.4. Power play is still great, though. 24%. And penalty kill, 84.8%. Yep, still doing good. Home records, 18-6-3 away, 24-9-2. Last 10, 5-4-1. So, yeah, you can tell. We didn't have the greatest last stretch right there. All right, so these lines are what we're going to finish the season off for sure. But the thing about that is we put ourselves in a good enough position to where I could do something like that, and we're still 13 freaking points ahead of the next team behind us. And we're easily a playoff team. We're probably going to win the division. We have a shot at the Presidents. So, yeah, it didn't matter if we got Gauntz the correct amount of games played there. We should be fine. All right, so there's Brassard with 49 points. Horvat with 49 points. Hutton, get out of here. Berchi with 42. He should be at least a 20-goal scorer, but it's interesting that he's a sniper and performing like that. And he's now done growing. But 90-91 sniper. Perfectly happy with that. I was not expecting him to get that high. Here's Besser, got that 20-goal season already. Still has a chance to get 30, but I'd be happy with 25 at this point. Doesn't look like he'll get that 30 goals. And he doesn't get too many assists, so his point totals are going to be down. Eriksson on the third line doing well. Sutter not doing as well as he's done in the past, but that's okay. Virtanen, yeah, I think he's definitely holding back that first line. I need Besser to jump in that offseason so he can play with Horvat and Berchi, and then that line will kill it. Because if you look, Horvat and Berchi are kind of a combination. They can both pass and score, and if you put Besser in there, who looks like a more just overall goal scorer, that line is going to be filthy. I can't wait. All right, and then we could still keep Virtanen with Brassard and Sutter for a while until we get another center in there, which at this point I'm not too sure who it's going to be. You never know. Maybe if Vademo breaks out and he becomes a top 6 guy. You never know. His faceoffs aren't great, but his offensive stats are. At least passing and offensive awareness, they're growing decently. If he somehow broke out of that top 9, at 24, it's highly unlikely. So I'm definitely not going to count on that. All right, and there's Castles. Yeah, Gauntz has 33 games. That's enough for depth. And then Vademo and Castles now are going to have a good amount of games as well. All right, defense, Hutton, 45 points. Ulevi, 27, and Stetcher, 27. Ulevi's still 88 overall. Plus minuses are a bit on the low side at certain times, but whatever. All right, Demko's got 5 shutouts now. Yeah, his personal stats are killing it. Markstrom started to slip, but he's still He's still got the correct amount of points. He's still in good pace. 2.24 for goals against, .925. I like it. Yeah, he's killing it. Demko is killing it right now. Oh, man. We're in a good position. We're in a really good position right here. All right, let's check out the AHL as well. See if anyone... Looks like they're jumping. Shushko 76 now. Yeah, brilliant. Shushko, that's definitely natural growth in there. He's really growing. That's good news for us. Lind 73 now. That's good news as well. Liljegren still 77. Still listed to be top 6. Mikola 80 now. Still listed to be minor top 4. Okay. Cale Fleury. All right, still 79 from 76 still. He probably won't grow. Heischer 76 now. He was 75 before, so that's good. He's still growing. He's not really scoring, it seems like, but he's growing. So that's good. All right. Now, okay. I think that was the main growth. Oh, yeah, Giftopoulos also jumped up, so that's good. He's already in that top position, so we don't have to mess with that. All right, goaltender-wise... Okay, there we go. That looks better now. Oh, he's even playing better in that backup role. Yeah, fuck you, Carletto. You dick. There we go. Yeah, the team's playing way better with this combination. Screw this guy. Oh, what's his trade value like? Maybe I'll trade him for a pick. All right. Anyway. Yeah, I actually might just trade him for a pick or something like that at the deadline. But that shouldn't matter, though, because that's the AHL team. That should not matter at all if I trade that guy for a pick or something like that. Anyway, let's exit out. Like I'm saying right now, I don't think I'm going to go for any rental or anything for the NHL team. We are playing way too good together with these lines, and I do not want to mess anything up. Our chemistry is great. We're at 89% locker room chemistry. I am going to just double check if I can trade that goalie off, see what his trade value is or something like that, if I could just snag a pick from someone. I highly doubt it. No, his trade value's in the toilet, yeah. His trade value's terrible. Whatever, though. Yeah, unfortunately, Vavalainen doesn't look like he's ever going to become, like, a more than he... It was so weird. We drafted this guy in the 5th round, started at 78, grew up to an 81 in a backup role, but wouldn't grow out of that backup role, and now he's just, like, stuck at 81 as a minor starter, which I kind of thought we found something special. But again, he's a great minor starter for a 5th round pick. I mean, hey, sure, you could always say, oh, you could just sign one, whatever. I like to pretend that was cool. So it was. It actually was cool. Screw you guys. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make a trade even. I can't even get a pick for that guy. That's the only guy I would trade, so screw it. All right, yeah. We're here at the deadline. I don't think I'm going to make a trade. And actually, I should just put my foot down and just go. I'm going to stick to my gut right here. I'm just going to sim to the playoffs. We don't need a freaking trade. Yeah, we don't need a trade. And next episode is going to be short as hell if I just don't do anything and just check everything. Actually, maybe not. Oh, all right. You know what? No, if there's something I'm missing, and you guys let me know, but I really don't think there's anything I'm missing here. I mean, we're killing it. I don't want to mess up the chemistry of this team. We're absolutely killing it right now, and with the way we're looking, everything's going swimmingly. And we go to the playoffs playing like this, we have a really good shot to go relatively deep. All right. So, pretty much it. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I am going to end it here. Give you guys, if you guys see any trades, even in the AHL, should I move some guys for like some picks? Because this will be a computer-generated draft. Let's see. I should check. I can't. Oh, well. All right, if you guys can see someone I should move around here. I mean, we could trade Boucher, but he's helping the AHL team, and yeah, I don't know. The only guy I really would have wanted to trade would have been... I'm a little torn between who I want out there. Cale Fleury's younger, actually, so it might be better for him to play above his role. I'm actually going to do that. It would be better to have Cale Fleury play above his role because he seems to be growing better. Although I know this guy got up there, so I'll make that change. But yeah, I don't really see a trade that I could make here. The only guy I'd want to trade would be one of those goalies for like a pick or something like that, and I couldn't even get anything great for it. So yeah, like I said, Fuck it. I'm going to the end of the season. I'm not going to make a trade, and if I think about it, I might think about it more, and I'll get weird on myself. I'm just going to go to the end of the season in this video because we're doing way too good, and I want to see how we do. So we're going all the way to the end of this video. Well, there's a triple header there. What the hell, game? They're trying to tire us out for the playoffs. You see that? We had a triple header, 2 Calgary and 1 San Jose game. What the hell? All right, come on, guys. Hard end to the regular season. Let's go. Let's go hard. Big win right there against Ottawa. All right. Penguins, big win against them. They were a good team. We're beating good teams. We're beating bottom feeders. We're beating middle of the pack teams. We are a great team right now. My goodness. My goodness. I just don't know what to say. We're doing incredible. All right. Blues, okay. We get a point off them, so it's not bad. All right, we're on a bit of a, 2-game loss. I was going to say we're on a bit of a losing streak. We only lost 2. We come right back with a win. Calgary, force them down. Don't let them pass us at all. There you go. Shut them out 3-0. Anaheim, beat them 4-2. There we go. Edmonton, you're trash. All right, they shut us out. Damn it, I shouldn't have said that. And we lose again, but we did get a point out of Nashville. Beat them right here. Don't let them embarrass us twice like that. Ooh, they beat us, but we get a point out of each game, so it's not horrible. Ooh, big loss against Anaheim. 3-game losing streak right now. Turn it around. There you go. Come back pissed off. Beat the Coyotes 7-3. All right, Edmonton. There you go. 4-3. 50-win season. Unbelievable. All right, we lost to Anaheim right there. It's not great, but I don't think anyone's going to pass us. Ooh, a couple losses. So not the greatest end of the season. Here's a triple header for you. Hopefully our goalies don't hate life after this. They might a little bit. All right, Calgary. Come on. Oh, it's going to tell me to scout, I bet. Yeah, that's why it's taking so long. Haha! I know you, game. All right, we went here. There's a B here. There's a B there. A minus here with 5 guys. That's a 2-week job. Come on now. Get some W's here. Big W there against Calgary, and then a loss, and then a win against San Jose. End the season on a good note. Shutout victory against San Jose. 53-21-8. I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't get 20 regulation losses, but that's a tall order. And, ooh, we're facing Chicago in the first round. They must be the second wildcard team. All right. So they barely made it into the playoffs, but they have a good team, man. Even if they barely make it into the playoffs, they have guys that have gone all the way. They know what they're doing. All right. Well, time to check out the stats of our team. And then also around the league. This will be a bit of a longer video, but I did not want to start second guessing myself at the deadline. I will never ever do that usually. I just won't pass the deadline without giving you guys a chance. But in this case, there's no fucking way I'm changing this team at all. We are a 114-point team. This early into a franchise, I don't think I've ever had a performance like that. That's pretty insane. Goals for per game, 2.95. Goals against, 2.44. Power play, 25.6. Penalty kill 85.7. The best specialty teams in the division by far. Home record 27-9-5. Away record 26-12-3. Last 10 5-4-1. Not the strongest last 10, but good thing we banked all those wins. We won our division by 15 fucking points. It's ridiculous. All right, we're easily the Western Conference top team. Oh, by a long shot. The next 2 guys were in the Western Conference is trash, or maybe we just made them all trash because we're so good. Do we win the No, Pittsburgh, you sons of bitches. They beat us by 2 points. Fine. Fine, I was hoping in the back of my mind we could win that. But, oh, yeah, Pittsburgh. Look at their ratio. Woo! Holy crap, that is filthy. How's their special teams? Yeah, pretty good power play. Not a great penalty kill, though. Anyway, I just wanted to check out if we won that. We didn't quite, but that's... Ooh, okay. Horvat was like, what'd you say? No one's getting a 70-point season, and he went on an absolute tear. 20-goal man, 50-assist man. I bow to you, Horvat. Jeez. That's insane. Brassard, 60-point season. What a free agency signing this guy was. Didn't quite get 20 goals. Didn't quite get 50 assists, but I'm happy with him because he killed it. There's Berchi, 20-goal scorer. Almost a 40-assist guy. 63 points, though. Nothing to frown at. Sutter got 50 points. Besser didn't quite get 50 points, but he did get that 25 goals. So... he's pretty much 50 points, but whatever. He didn't quite get there. There's Virtanen, 45 points, 20-goal scorer, so that's good. Eriksson did pretty well as he's declining here, so we're going to count on him to help out that third line in the playoffs, get some depth scoring from him, hopefully. Vidamo, jump back up to that 84, still listed to be depth, but I don't care. Castle's still at that 83. All right, I'm keeping those lines, man, for sure. Cramarosa and Gauntz. Yeah, there's Cramarosa's done growing. He's done after this. Yeah, I won't resign him, unfortunately, but he's not good enough for depth even at this point. We'll use him for depth this year, but for the future, his defensive stats aren't quite good enough. Gauntz, he'll be depth for sure, but again, yeah. Castles and Videmo, when they came in, they played way too well. They just played way too well. All right, so Hutton, 61 points. He's a 90 fucking overall. That's got to be some natural. Well, I mean, it could be a lot of morale, but it looks like it. But again, it might actually be some natural growth in there. It's crazy. All right, but he's still listed to be top 4, so I don't know. We'll see. If he gets a jump in the offseason, then he listed at top 2, then you'll know. But yeah. All right, anyway, Ewell Levy, 88 still. Stetcher, 85. So Ewell Levy might just stay at 88, even though he's still got a few more years to grow. I don't know. We'll have to see in the offseason if he gets a jump. There's Goodbranson locking it down. And Larson, Tramkin. Yeah, not the greatest of plus minuses. Now, that's the one place you could say maybe you should have gone for a player. But again, it's the locker room chemistry and the way we're playing overall that I was really concerned about. These guys are minuses, sure. But the team, the way we're playing as a team is just way too good right now. I didn't want to mess that. I didn't want to take a chance on messing up. Fucking Demko, 8 shutouts. Beautiful. Anyway, I don't think he'll win that Vezina with those stats now. He's kind of slipped a little bit, but still great. I don't really care about the Vezina. He had a great season. 2.34 goals against with a .923 save percentage. And a filthy record. 45 win season. Markstrom got an extra 18 points in 16 games plays, and his personal stats improved still. Yep. Okay. All right, let's check out the AHL now. All right, get out of here. All right, so here we go in the AHL. Tolola led in points, 66, so hopefully he gets a decent jump. Shishko up to 53. Wow, he turned it on. And a 76 overall now. Oh, his shot power is insane. Accuracy's not amazing, but that'll start rising up. And, yeah, he produced points, so I don't really care. Rasmussen got 50 points, so good job. Elvinus, now an 80, or was he already an 80? He's 45 points. Reed Boucher. Harkins, Lind, 73 still, all right. Liljegren, still 77, still listed to be top 6. There's Ronberg, 78 now. Maybe he jumped too. Kale Fleury, still at 79. Fromm actually jumped up to a 76, but that could be a lot of morale. Yeah, looking like morale. I don't think he's going to grow too much more, but he could. All right, that was supposed to be just forwards. And then, yeah, there's Heischer, still 76, and Keeler. All right, the defenseman, Liljegren led in points. Good. Even on the plus-minus, McColl and Fleury had crazy plus. Oh, everyone else had crazy plus-minuses. That top 6, it didn't do too well in the plus-minus category. It's all right. All right, Vavalainen did insane. Like, look at that. Why the hell wasn't he getting... Look at him. That's stupid. Why the hell wasn't he getting more starts in there, man? Carlotto, fuck you, man. And then this guy came in and did even better in the backup role. Yeah. Craziness. Look at that. That's stupid. 28, 4, and 2. That's actually stupid. 4 shutouts as well. All right. Now let's check out the... Oops, I didn't want to exit. I didn't think I clicked it that much. We got to check out the league, though. Come on. All right. Here's the entire league. Forwards. Jamie Benn, 97? I've never seen Jamie Benn get that high. 97 for Jamie Benn. Jesus. All right. 40 goals, 60 assists, 100 points. Sagan, Jesus, 98 points. Dallas killed it. Patrick, oh, wow, yeah. Patrick Kane up there, 90. He's going to be tough in the playoffs. 93 points for him. Ovechkin, 86. Yeah, Tavares, Backstrom. Then our guys are way down here. We didn't have a top guy, but whatever. Scored. Tavares looking like he's taking that home. Assist man. Ho-Sang was 69. Fuck off, man. He's an 82 overall. Oh, God, he's getting carried so hard, man. Ugh. Anyone could play that good playing a line with Tavares, and he's not even getting that good. He's still an 82. How's his play? Oh, okay, offensive awareness and passing. Yeah, that's okay. That's probably why. Panarin, pretty good. Matthews in there. Not doing that great, to be honest. You expect more out of him. Who led in plus-minus? Semin on the Stars, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Interesting team they've got. Who's the power play man? Van Riemsdyk with 15 power play goals, and the most clutch is Sagan with 11 game winners. All right. Shooting percentage. Let's see. Richardson only took 10 shots, though. Ben had an incredible shooting percentage. Yep. I'm judging by at least taking 100 shots here. And yeah, that's incredible. All right, anyway, let's go to defenseman here. Get out of here. Point-wise, Falk looking like he's his favorite for the Norris right now. But then again, you have that thing where it's like Fowler has close to amount of points, way better plus-minus. Again, he's on a good team, though, so you can't just judge on plus-minus alone. You got to check on other factors, such as hits. Falk's got a lot of. Better ratio of giveaway to takeaway is Fowler, but I think it's going to go to Falk overall. Even though the plus-minus thing, I don't know. It just feels like it'll go to him. Dude, how close was Hutton? No, he only like... Wait, where was he? Yeah, there he was. Okay, not too bad in that top 10. So there you go. All right, goaltenders. This is the big moment. I think someone... Yo, holy fuck! Braden Holtby. That's insane. 73 games played, under 2 goals against average. Save percent... Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I don't even need to check the rest of it. That's a Vesna right there. Fucking hell, Holtby. Now do something in the playoffs. All right, so that will take care of it. We ended the season, just flew right by that trade deadline, won our conference, didn't quite win the Presidents, but that's all right. We're back in the playoffs. We got to beat Blackhawks, man. We got to get by the first round this year, all right? I'll consider it a bit of a failure if we don't get by the first round. I don't care if it's the Blackhawks. Look how they did in the season. We should be able to have a good chance against them. All right, Vancouver, playoffs are up next. Remember to leave a like on this video, and we'll see you guys there.